Hello, horror movie lovers, and welcome to Cml Entertainment Update. It's been quite a while since I had an update because usually when I do an update, that means that the update is involved in a change that's going to be within a channel or what I'm about to do outside of the channel. But in this situation, this is more so like a serious situation that's going on with YouTube. And I'm not that surprised because I've called this in my last call video. And everything I said in that video, I was also abandoned after that video too. A lot of the viewers abandoned me because I was being 100% real, like I always be when I do a video. And now things are really happening. You know, the shit really hit the fan this time. It's not like one of them situations where, remember back then when you were a content creator and they did a sweep on the subs, like the sub count, and then you will see a sub count one day be one way and then they'll completely wipe it, like by like they'll take like 300 to 400 subscribers away from you. Or remember when like you make a video that's just too much, but they'll just kind of like, they won't let you monetize it, but they'll kind of like, you'll still get paid some of the money, but then they'll put like a yellow, like what's the name on your monetization. Yeah, those were the good old days. But that's not the case this time. This time things are really serious. YouTube really screwed the pooch this time. They really messed up. They end up having to pay the FTC $170 million because they were saving data on children and selling children's ad to the revenue and making money off of that. And they got busted a long time ago. They were warned about that and they needed to be real with the FTC, but they didn't. COPPA, and they didn't. And now things is real. Yeah, so pretty much
they were using their information.
Yeah.
And take that information and give it to Google.
Yeah.
So, and
that's bad when you take children, especially if it's involving children.
Yeah.
And you sending that to Google, which that made sense why Mark Zuckerberg and them was under investigation and they got slammed in that courtroom. It was ridiculous what happened with that. And now we in a situation where YouTube pretty much left us out in the open to get harmed, and I mean really harmed. I'm talking about every single video. If you screwed up, you could be fined $42,530 per video if you screw up. And they give you an option wherever if you want to choose. And then it's messed up because what if you someone that's not for kids or for adult? There's no middle bar there. There's no general audience for that. You got YouTube, you got content creators that brings families together, that does positive things. But then on the flip side of things, you got YouTube content creators that are just toxic. They just kind of ruin things and ruin businesses and things like that. Yeah. So I understand situations from that side of the coin, but this ain't even got nothing to do with that. It's like if parents monitor what their kids was watching, I don't think this ever would have been a situation, but because parents allow YouTube to babysit their children, now we find ourselves in this really messed up situation here. Yeah. And then YouTube screwed us too, so I'm not going to just be like, oh, it's the parent, because no, it all flows back to YouTube, because if they had handled that business back in 1995, was it 95? No, not 95, because about 98, something like that.
1995. They supposed to.
I don't think they've been out that. I don't think they've been out in the 90s. I think it was like 2000.
Well, no, yeah, the law came out.
Yeah.
But the YouTube is beginning 2000.
Yeah.
But they like you were saying, they was basically bragging. That's why they came in. They was bragging about this is the #1 child YouTube community. You come here,
and also the dude from the panel, from the FTC panel, was like, that is a children's site. Yep. YouTube is not for children. It's called YouTube.
18 or.
And they did, and it turns out that they did have a policy where they had to sign a certain things, but there's some things they disregard. Yep. So that's how they was making their extra money. You know, the kids was the true reason why YouTube it was just doing what it was doing, and a lot of content creators was making the money. Let's just be honest with you. That's the reason why a lot of content creators blew up and got where they at, because of the kids. Because the adults don't give a shit about who put what on a channel. They just look at it and they keep moving by the end of that day. Which I'm very grateful for the adults in my channel that actually reach out.
Yes,
they talk, and all we ever did was talk to adults in our channel. So the children is the least of my problem. I don't even have to worry about that. But we all as content creators still got something to worry about. Because when you're thinking about $42,530 fine per video, and if you mark your video as adults only and their machine decide that your content is for children, this is where the Bible kicks in. I always tell people this. There's some things in the Bible that will scare the living crap out of you about the future events that it calls inside of it. But what's even more freaky, just imagine if a person get hit with more than one bill. Do you know how many suicides that will cause? People live on YouTube. YouTube is their life. It's not mine, because I have a life outside of this shit. But I also did it for, the directors, the writers, the fans. But by the end of the day, we stretch a little more further than just the platform. And I always tell people, never get too comfortable, because you never know what change is going to kick in. And this change that we're being hit with now is far way deeper than what you naturally hear. And there's some things in some people's videos that they don't even explain to you. See, this is just more than you, whether your content is for children or not for children. But now it's like, if you're not generating any revenue, they're just going to boot your ass. If you're not even generating any revenue, goodbye.
And when you use the channel, you'll make no money, not even a cent.
Nothing.
You're gonna get terminated and maybe filed. And if you say certain words, certain colors, so if you say fun,
you can't even say certain words. You can't. There's some words you can't even say in the video. You have to be very specific about what you. And then it goes back to freedom of speech. That provokes our freedom of speech. So we're not free to say what we feel. Or we can't say a certain thing. We can't do a certain thing a certain way. Or if you do, we're going to fine you because you want to do what you want to do. Well, that's why it's called YouTube. Now it's not YouTube. It's government tube now. Because they're the ones that's in control. And you got to thank YouTube for giving them that full range of control of that. And it's sad. And this is about the darkest I've ever seen the internet. And it's not even going to stop here. YouTube is just the beginning. Facebook next. Twitter's next. Kick all the favorite things that everybody enjoyed doing. All the freedoms that we have are going to be messed up. And it took me a while. Once this situation had sinked in, I really had to analyze what the hell is going on and what's going to be the future of my channel going forward into 2020, especially in doing horror. I don't feel too worried about the horror scenario because we 100% legit. I don't even have to worry about that. That's the least of my problems of what I have to worry about falls horror wise. But still, as a content creator, that doesn't make me safe. Because I feel like I'm not worried about something. Just like you shouldn't feel safe. Whether if you made a decision or you hit a button or not hit a button, they still come for your ass. Because just understand this. If you're not even generating any money in your channel, you are automatically gone. Which is, I feel sorry for people that wants to start that channel, that wants to come in and create and try to build something. And we're not getting looked at as a channel. We're being looked at as a business. If you guys don't believe me, go to that that copper video where this dude really breaking things down. They looking at us as cash cows. I really feel sorry for the animation channels. I've seen so many of those videos where I just seen people that look like they damn near want to cry. Some people literally had to shut their channel down just because they don't want to go through all that. I mean, if you do animations or video games and stuff like that, what they say, 90% of their revenue will be stripped from them. Yep. They will be erased.
Yeah.
Out of the search engine.
Yep. And the subscribers won't get the videos.
Well, that happened to us.
Oh yeah,
we've been hit with this a long time ago. Yeah, even once a future badass always asks me man, why am I not getting your notifications? I'm like, it's not me. I'm putting the post up there. Sometimes when y'all send me the comments, I don't get them. Did you know I literally have to go deep into my channel to find those comments?
Yep,
I literally had to go deep into my channel to find the comments and to say something back. So sometimes I don't be thinking that y'all say anything back when sometimes some of y'all do, but they hide y'all comments. So your comments get hidden from me and all that good, all that stuff. I'm just saying there's so much going on. And I said this, and that's why I would tell people, if you like something, you love the channel, support the channel, go to Copper, leave a message, tell them how important that certain channels mean to you. If you care about CML Entertainment, let them know that. If you care about the animation channel, let them know that. If you care about the gaming channel, let them know that. I said the power's in your hand. But if everybody's silent, this is not going to get fixed. And this only gets worse from here on.
Before December 9th.
So, there still will be more horror movies coming. I just needed time to think about how and what I do next. Because now we're in a situation where what we do is fully controlled come 2020. I don't even feel safe after the 10th of this month. Because some people's channels are already, one guy said he went live and that live was taken down instantly. He's a gaming channel. His live went down. Shit's already starting to happen. Yeah. That's why I don't blame some people that just say, you know what, I don't have time for this. But that's not really good. That's not really a good thing for a content creator that actually generate revenue, that actually took all those 600 and 800 and something videos that you worked on. That's labor, man. That's hardcore labor. People really don't understand that, how much time it takes just to do one video. It takes hours to put that together. But with our case, because of so many reports and haters coming on our channel and bringing so much heat on us, that we literally had to we had to become 100% legit. That means dealing with the movie company, literally dealing with the director, literally had to really deal with the people, literally. We had to go from just doing a review because we generally love the horror movies to actually getting approved by their lawyers and making sure stuff straight. So when we do this review, we had to make sure we was really covered because we were dealing with so much hate and flack. Well, it looks like the tables have turned big time, because there will be no more 1,000 channels and hiding people's channels. If you're not generating nothing, kiss your Google account goodbye. They say they will wipe you. I don't care how many you try to make, there will be wiped. So it will be pointless. Everything I'm saying is 100% legit, I lie to you not. This is a serious situation. And it's really sad. It's a sad thing. I feel sorry for children. The adults I don't feel too sorry for, because they don't really. Adults look at YouTube like TV. It's like, oh, okay, well, shit. They take that away, I'll just watch something else. I ain't worriing about all that. But I really feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the children in some cases, because a lot of kids, and I'm talking about some channels that actually do good for them, not dumb them down. Because some channels was really dumbing children down, literally, will make them kill themselves and do all types of stuff. And I never commended that. I never liked that. I don't like children watching stuff like that. But this is just really sad. This is sad, and this is really bothering me, that when something provokes your freedom of speech, a decision that you make, And then on top of that, you can take a high risk of being, let's say if you somebody that got like 500 videos, you take a high risk. And if every last one of those videos doesn't apply to COPPA law, automatic $42,530 fine per video. That's something to make a person think twice whether if they want to do anything or not, or want to even be involved with YouTube at this point. So this is why I'm taking a step and I'm creating my own website, literally my own website, because I had to really think this through. Not saying that I'm gonna stop doing YouTube. I'm gonna still continue on to do horror movie reviews, but you're not gonna see them as frequent as you used to. That's why I started slowing down. I've been started like figuring things out, but change to us is nothing because we were forced to change a lot. Forced due to haters, but we were forced. But we got where we got at. Things changed, and we had to deal with those changes. Even though we were a little comfortable in our situation where things were, but then we had to make changes. We had to go to infinity and beyond, man. Had to go real far to get where we are today. And still, what hurts me when I go into the channel, I see all over certain places, people will watch the videos for literally 40 seconds, 20 seconds. I'm like, what in the is going on? Is people really watching our videos, or they spying on our videos?
No, I mean, when YouTube don't lie, so when you watching a video and you only watching 40 seconds, 46, 12 seconds, 13, that's not
views. So how that even counting as views?
And that's to confuse YouTube, and that's not supporting.
No,
it's like I feel like that everybody spies.
Yeah.
Us, and they get the idea what movie they want, and then they do a video. So it's like that's why we made this website, because our reviews will go there.
Yeah.
And you can support there.
Yes, and there will be some big changes coming to this channel, and also changes outside of the channel as well. And I will definitely, you can follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. I will have the details there. I will not be putting the details on here because I don't have time for the fuckery. I don't need that over there. Over there, I want support, not spy support. And that's not really supporting. I don't even know how I put support with that. But make a long story short, I'm just letting y'all know there's going to be some changes. There's some changes happening. If you guys want to see see more live stream, request it. I always tell y'all, like, request it. One person can't just talk for everybody else. It's like I need multiple requests. If y'all want to see more Cml Entertainment live, then say something. I can't read minds. It's just when I post a video, that's my time. That's my time to be able to talk to y'all. But a lot of times when I've been posting videos lately, I ain't hardly been able. Only person I really get to talk to like that is Once a Future Badass, Dalen, who else? Tanya sometimes, KK. I could go down the line. Like I remember some people like just flat off the back, and every once in a while Yolanda, and then SR. We know who you are. Yeah. Like it's some people I know straight off the bat, which y'all instantly get access to my new site when I get this thing done. I'm building it right now, so it's taking me a while. So like I said, I've really been busy behind the scenes doing a lot of things. Like I've been working on a couple shows, and just been working on some things. So I just been trying to get those things together. Far as my gaming situation, I also have that's already up and running. So if you want details, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter so you can get those details. And Instagram too. So just want to tell y'all I miss y'all. I love y'all. And don't forget to keep it scary. And support Cml Entertainment. If you like this channel and you have a question about a horror movie, don't be scared to ask me a question. Ask me a question, talk. But if you don't talk, then what's the point of me doing a channel if there's nothing there that keeps me drawn to the channel? That's why if I had like it would hurt me to leave the few behind that I do talk to. It would definitely hurt me to do that, and that's why I stayed with the channel, because there are fans that's actually here in the channel, not fake ass people that watch the channel, then hate the channel, hit dislike, and then pretend that they there in my live streams and then jump out my live streams like something wrong with them, like they need some fucking drugs or something. But make a long story short, there's just gonna be some big changes. There's some things going on with YouTube that's really bad, and overall, this is a serious matter. If your channel, if you love that channel, and you want to see that channel exist, then you need to get your ass over on the FTC site and state your opinion and say, you know, let them know how you feel about that channel, how what that channel do to you. That could change their mind. But if y'all don't do that, if y'all lazy motherfuckers don't do it, then you just kiss the channel goodbye. I'm just being real with you. Y'all know me. Whoever know me that been watching this channel for a long time, I always kept that shit real, especially my last call video. If you haven't seen it, go over that shit and check it out. Like I said, you think the celebrities and them gonna get harmed? We was only 600, no, we was 800 subs at the time when they did that wipe. I hate when people say the little content creators don't have shit to worry about. Bullshit.
Yes, we do.
Cause back when we was 800, we got dragged down to what, 5, almost 6. It was like they dragged us down to like 5 or 6, but we was only 800 subs. What the fuck you mean that we don't have nothing to worry about? We have a lot to worry about. See, I don't judge a channel due to its numbers, because see, numbers can be tricky. I never judge a YouTube channel by its numbers. It's being waged by its content and how real and authentic the content is. Because real recognize real, and real recognize bullshit. And bullshit is not what we serve here on Cml Entertainment. I love you guys. I really hope to see some of y'all come back in the comments and say some things, support some of the videos I did. I've done a couple videos, but it's only a little bit of y'all in the comment section.
And we can pin the email address.
Yeah, all that stuff. But get active with the channels if you really care about them.
If not,
let's start to show that you really do, because YouTube is turning to an all adult content anyway. It's turning to an all adult channel, that's not really a good thing. And there's going to be a lot of people that's going to lose their revenue. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to lose their channels in general. And mind you, when they bounce your ass up out of Google, you can't keep making accounts because you still got to use that same phone number. So understand that too. It's getting real out here. I warned y'all. Now we in the shit. It's up to you. I'll see you next time with a review here on CML Entertainment.